Hello, and welcome back to a new D&D game. As you know, I'm Caleb, the Dungeon Master for the New Blood campaign, which is also playing on my channel. But I decided to start up a different campaign called the Legend Run. The Legend Run Forgotten Realms Crisis game, which is a game set in the Forgotten Realms along the Sword Coast. Faerûn, a mystical world of magic and treachery, of love and loss, is beset by evil, and heroes are being called in order to make their legendary appearance and save the world in the same old tired story, but with a small twist. To start, we are going to be starting in the town of Phandalin. And Phandalin does have its own needs. This group, consisting of some new players and some not, are going to be exploring the story, developing character intrigues, and going through different character plot points on their way to discovering exactly what evil has begun to spread across the entirety of Faerûn. No longer trapped just to the Sword Coast, this malice spreads everywhere, and it's going to be up to this party to solve it. And now, let us introduce the party. We'll start with M.
Okay, so my character Vespera is a tiefling rogue with sage green hair, light blue skin, and piercing icy blue eyes. Her motivations are unclear to the others as of now, but her main driving force has to do with revenge. She wears light leather clothes. But yeah, that's about all I could say about her now.
Thank you very much. Next, Erica.
So my character's name is Ione, and she is a drow. She has the typical dark gray skin, lush curly white hair, and red eyes. She wears a leathery-ish outfit and a cape. She is very new to the top world, so she's learning, I want to say, every single aspect of, well, everything actually. She's, yeah, I don't know how to describe it otherwise. Well, as long as she trusts you, she will be good-ish, I suppose, toward the other characters. But she is on the... It will take a minute to get there. And yeah, I believe that's all I'm willing to reveal.
Alright. Next is Fanta.
My character is Nira, and she has red and white hair, really pale white skin, blue eyes. She wears white and brown leather clothes. She doesn't have a really good relationship with people and hates most of them. And wants to kill all of them. And she does good if she really wants to, for her own. So yeah, I think that's more than enough about her.
All right. Next, Empress Kitsune.
I'm playing Cora Nothray, or Cora for short. She's a typical drow, tall, with the dark gray skin, piercing red eyes, loose but neat white hair. She is an exiled drow noble who has fallen in with the Elistrans and is working to adapt to surface life while sort of struggling to maintain some of her drow values. That's about it.
And then a new player to our game, Cal.
So I will be playing Carlyle, which is a half-orc monk. Looks unarmed, very slim. Definitely more elven-looking than orc-looking due to his heritage. With a focused look on his face, a curious blood mark on his forehead, and a quarterstaff on his back, he's ready for some new adventure. He's definitely more on the chaotic side because of his elven roots, but I'm definitely seeing him as being a good-hearted character.
Awesome, can't wait to have you joining us. And there will also be a DMPC coming along with the party, which will be introduced soon. Whenever we are ready to introduce him, I will do an intro for him as well. But the party, last we left off, had started working with a circus who had made its way within town, within Phandalin, giving free show to any who would come. They offered this show freely because there is a bounty placed on them by a nearby bandit camp. The bandits attempting to extort money from them are currently 4 members short of the original 20-member posse after the party was able to effectively wipe them out, with Ione being stepped on only a little bit. After this, the party set out to find someone who was possibly able to heal them, having realized that no one in the party is capable of healing wounds in the long term, and found themselves at the midwife Adabra, who was able to sell them for a relatively inexpensive price a healer's kit in order to help them should one of their companions fall, which came in very handy after a surprise ambush from a group of goblins showed up, ambushing the party, though the party was able to hold their own, with some goblins fleeing back into the forest, and only one party member falling. But we're able to keep them from passing on and going into the great unknown of the afterlife. But we're able to bring them back to Phandalin, get a inn room for the night, and settle down, whilst all the elves sat around the one tiefling who did need to actually sleep. The 2 drow companions were able to discuss and talk about various things of the upper world and share various informations needed to cohabitate with the surface dwellers. And it was decided when the tiefling companion Vespera woke to make their way to the circus, as they only had a limited amount of time until a possible bandit attack was going to happen on the circus, with Ione taking the lead in trying to find out exactly how they might be able to fight off 20 bandits and looking for any aid that they could get, we lead in to tonight's episode with Gaius. Gaius Malrin, the owner of this circus, a Flame Genasi ringleader, tall with flaming red hair that flows back in a ever-present crackling style. The flames on his head, actual fire. A orange beard and curling mustache with a tall frame but lean build. Seems that he is built more for acrobatics and dexterity than he is for actual strength and endurance. As he stands before Ione, who still not on especially great terms with, he looks to the group and says, If you are looking for any aid, we might be able to get you some aid, actually. There were 2 new people who decided to come up and were of a more helpful sort. So they may be willing to join your party as well in order to help vanquish these bandits. And he turns behind him, pointing over and showing. Let me change the scene for y'all. Pointing over his shoulder over to 2 who are talking to each other. One, a lanky half-orc person with a tall, lanky half-orc with distinctly elven features, traits that would be seen in most elves, as well as a human man wearing scale mail armor, metal plates across leather pieces, with a shield on his back, and a necklace coming down from his chest, across his neck and over his chest. The man with brown hair and a small goatee. Gaius looks back to the party and says, these 2 recently came in, and when they heard of our dilemma, they offered their assistance. You may talk to them if they be willing to join your party, of course. I think you'll find that Phelon is an old friend of mine, so I think he'll be more than happy to join. As for Cal, well, you'll have to talk to him. I cannot tell you his feelings, but Phelon, I believe, may suit you well.
But of course I will help. Nobody's gonna threaten orphan children on my watch. And I will take a bow towards the party.
And the pair,
as I walk over.
Yep, the pair walk over. If you want, Cal, you can describe yourself in a little bit more detail, like what he's wearing and any distinctive markings.
So by the first look, you see a strong appearance of an elf on him, but there are definitely more alien features of an orc on his appearance, especially his face. The shorter ears compared to other elves, with a tint of green that goes all the way on his skin. He's wearing a very, very, very light armor that most of you wouldn't even consider being armored. He has a short staff that he has on his back and a an interesting red mark on his forehead that looks like a drop of blood dripping but upwards. And yeah, that's more in detail.
And you also see Philan, a human man wearing the armor, but also the symbol on his chest. Anybody who wants to make a religion check may make a religion check. I will allow that.
I'm going to check.
I was about to ask how inside.
Or roll it, yeah.
What was that?
Cora rolled. And then, yeah.
I do want to roll as well, but I can. Oh, there it is. Oh, we're starting strong with a 7.
Let's see.
Hi, Pete.
Wait, can I give guidance or not?
You'd have to give guidance before
Yeah.
the roll.
My sheet looks different than
Whoops.
it should be.
I know.
That's a nice start.
Guidance.
We have an incredible.
Let's warm
start
up the
with
dice. And that every
Well.
7 was pretty weak.
Gods? What are gods? What's religion?
I know not these gods you speak of.
Something happened with my sheet.
Something
It,
happened.
yes, I'm going to send a screenshot because it looks nothing that it should
Where did you
I
send
mean
Oh, so you see the 9 squares? Click on those. That little red circle down in the right corner.
oh yeah.
Click on those,
Yes.
and then it should pop up a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Click skills,
Yes.
and it'll take you to your skills.
Okay.
Your character sheet is at half size, so it condenses it down into different segments instead of all across the screen.
Oh, okay.
So, should be fine.
Maybe.
Let's see. The spirit knows nothing. Like,
I'm oblivious.
completely forgot what religion was at this point.
She's like Jon Snow at that point.
There's a butterfly that floats by, and you're kind of distracted by that.
Yeah, where?
I like this music. Also, I'm excited because I get to bring new music and see how y'all like it.
That one's nice. I don't really look forward to the fight music though.
Oh, so much fun.
Oh, come on. Don't you use that voice on me now?
I know, it's not in this one.
Wrong character. You enjoying it a little too much, I think.
Did you find your religion skill? Mira?
With a
Yes, I'm on it.
Alright.
It should be in the middle, I think.
See, I'm not the only one who's lost when it comes to religion. It seems like. So,
No.
we are even.
Yes.
Well, she
More than we
hasn't
should be.
rolled just yet. Ione clearly only knows of one.
Yes, I do. She's the only one that matters anyway.
Oh my god.
Now I'm excited to see what this roll is.
Did you roll? Because I can't see the...
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Now let's see 14.
Oh,
Lovely.
Nice.
So,
I don't know how. Don't ask.
Cora, Cal, and Nira. You all seeing the symbol on that is dangling from a small copper chain. The symbol is actually that of bound hands. Two hands bound in a red wire that seems to cut into the wrist of the person's hands as they reach out. This is a symbol of Ilmater, god of healing and taking on suffering. The people that the clerics of Ilmater are known to take on the suffering of those who seek their aid and do not believe in necessarily bringing harm to people, only being of aid and healing, though they will, in situations that are deemed, fight to spare themselves, but are mostly known to be more pacifist in their responses. The man who stands before you also has a deep tan with bright blue eyes that almost seem to quickly look into and see through the group. And he greets the party with a, well, hello there. It's good to meet those who wish to see aid, and good things come to this circus as well as I do.
At this point, Ione is going to look at Cal, and she's going to go like sniffing a bit. Oh, great! A little bitty. Lovely.
You would probably smell fish.
If she does, then she's going to take a little step back away from him. You look a bit funny too. What are you supposed to be?
Me?
Do I look like I'm addressing someone else?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I look funny, but thank you.
Oh, there wasn't a compliment. Definitely not. Where do you come from?
The cold.
I mean, it's not like I would know, actually.
Okay.
Do answer though. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Do answer. It's okay. Go for it.
It's fine. I think Coast was enough. From Coast Monasteries.
Never heard of it.
Yep. Many people didn't.
Why do you smell like that?
Well, I've had a bit of an accident when I was trying to fish, but turned out pretty great. I've had a great supper. I shared some with Philin. I hope he enjoyed it.
Philon
Oh, you
nods his head a little bit.
You cook. That's not
Yes.
so bad. I suppose that's a skill we can use.
I only really cook fish though.
What even is that?
Only fish. Like, you know. I've been on a fish-based diet for my whole life. some side
pescatarian.
vegetables maybe. But
At this point, Cora would kind of turn to the guys. So you're suggesting a fisherman and a pacifist to help us?
Well,
Kill.
more than nothing, so
I'm
suppose.
definitely more capable than a fisherman. Trust me in that. And from what I've seen Phelan do, he is definitely more capable than a pacifist as well.
Gaius looks to Cora and says, well, their aid is better than nothing. I can tell you that. And it's much better than most.
I suppose these kibbles will have their uses.
You
So,
can.
do you guys have a plan already in motion?
I mean, I think a cook on the way is a pretty good thing. At least we won't starve to death. Unless he becomes useless, maybe we can hit him. How about that?
Oh no, we are definitely not eating him.
I
You're right, doesn't have much meat on it.
You look a bit nervous.
Phelan steps up at that point. It's just like, I wouldn't suggest eating any corpses. That leads to many diseases being passed along, and there's some incurable diseases that happen if you eat corpses. It's very bad.
I'm gonna put my hand on my face and I'm gonna whisper to the rest of the group except for Phelan. Of course, Phelan will hear it. And I'll say, and he's smart.
Is he now?
mean, if he becomes useless,
I can
We shall
promise
see.
the boy's gonna be useful.
I believe
can
it is true. Go on.
Can I try to roll a perception check to kind of try and deduce what these guys are adept at?
Go ahead, roll insight for that.
Oh, all right. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Perception is more just seeing, hearing, using your senses to get a sense of the environment. Insight's more looking at a person and getting their essence.
Nice, 18, I believe.
18.
Put your glasses on.
With
Oh my
an
god, I
18,
can't.
You're able to see Phelan has a mace on his side, but well, you don't know his religion. With your nat 1 from earlier, I'm trying to think of how I would explain this to someone who doesn't know what religion is at this moment.
It's something that you believe in besides revenge.
Ouch.
No, you see on Phelan specifically that there. Jesus Christ, someone has messaged me.
Sorry, it's me.
Oh, okay.
It's a question towards equipment. Sorry, I wanted to ask you this before the game, but I forgot. It's a quick one. I will fix it in like 10 seconds. I just need answer.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. I've been dealing with a bunch of people DMing me, so I was like, oh, who is it now? Okay.
I feel the same every day, so
with emails.
All of the guys in your DMs, I'm guessing.
no.
No. So the way that I would explain this to Vespera, on him is stuff that is clearly meant for healing. You can see that on his side there is a pouch that seems to contain some herbs that stick out slightly. He kind of tucks them back in, as well as a few components that could be used in the practice of healing someone. While on Cal, you see that the knuckles on his fists are actually calloused. The way that he holds himself and moves around, all fluid and even, and seems to be centered. What you would guess is this person's very handy in a hand-to-hand combat situation, and might be useful within close quarters, while the one in armor seems to be fairly good at taking hits and also in healing those that would need to have their hits taken away.
Alrighty, noted.
But Gaius does look to the group and he says, I believe we're going to be starting within the next hour or so. If you want, come together, make a plan, do what you need to do, and we will see what happens. But if you don't decide to leave early, you might be able to catch my wife singing again. She has a special...
Oh, she's such a wonder.
Thanks, but I'd rather pass.
Yeah, me too.
If we're supposed to be standing guard, I feel like it's best that we don't get distracted.
Yeah,
Puts his
I suppose.
hands up. Okay. But I will...
Personally found them mesmerizing.
Of course you do.
I mean, that she is. But if you do not wish, then I will not say more. But just so you know, the show really takes off whenever she starts to sing. But I am needed in other areas in order to get this show started. If you wish to talk, plan, make merry, do what you need. We also have vendors around if you're looking for food and various things to do. So if you wish, you can go ahead and explore the grounds, get a sense of the area, and all of that. Sorry, I really must be off. And
Hold it there.
he is starting to move off,
Wait, what?
and it stops ever so reluctantly
Okay.
as he turns directly
Ow.
around and looks over top of Ione. Yes.
Where would one go? Where's my note? Where would one go in your habitacle to sell weapons? See, when we unalive those 4 individuals for you, we got some stuff of them that we are not going to use. So better making gold out of them instead.
Selling weapons, I don't really have anyone here that can do it, but maybe, and he thinks for a moment. There's a place called the Lion Shield Coster in town. They sell and buy weapons. You might find use there, but I'm not exactly well versed in the town. Just recently got here myself. anything else I can help you with?
You're dismissed.
He looks like he's about to say something, but just shakes his head and then turns around and continues his walk off.
What a strange person.
Everyone is strange for you, so
Yeah, believe it or not, you are too.
I can tell.
Mikhail perks up a little bit with a slight smile on his face that it's not only him. It's getting singled out.
He has an attitude.
Well, let me just take what you told me from the conversation in the RP. So, according to whatever encounter Ionian and Gaius had before, well, apparently it does not feel comfortable of us doing the little fight in here, in this place. And should be looking around a bit like, such a strange place. So, oh, and they don't have extra hand, well, except those two over there, to help us. It would feel much more comfortable if we, well, unalive those bandit or whatever they called elsewhere than in his house.
And how would we get them outside?
The bandits,
Yeah.
aren't they already outside? Somewhere out there in the woods? Name of the wood, which I think I wrote somewhere.
Well, I suppose it would. Yeah, I suppose that it would be in our intention to go there and search for them, right? Maybe before the hour. I assume they would be coming here for the tithe.
I thought it was like a couple hours away from where on the overland map from where it was.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys think that they would try to blend in with the audience?
Yes, I think they could plan on doing it though.
If they are smart, that would be a good strategy.
So
Yeah,
it would
me
be
too.
best for us to stay here and pretend we are also, even if nothing happens. I mean, if we kill them, we get some gold. So it would be bad if all of these people die. I mean, for the gold, I suppose.
Well, I
We
suppose
could-
it can't hurt. We could also hide between the people and try to ambush them that way.
I think you haven't met the lovely wife, have you?
I did. I talked to them a little bit
You have.
beforehand.
You know she has a special voice, do you? Well,
Yes.
they surely do, and she'll point at the people. When we came here first, she sang that lovely music, and everyone started to dance. But it looked like it wasn't of the free will, which was very strange to look at. But at the same time, amazing. How can one do that with just a voice? Amazing.
Yeah, I haven't heard her sing, but I guess it's an experience.
Oh, absolutely. You should definitely give it a go.
I think
Yeah.
we should not.
If we are
Coming
going to
from the
stay,
only person that did not got enchanted. Just reminding.
If we are going to...
You might not want to listen to her right now.
use cotton to prevent us from hearing her sing, and that way we're not potentially distracted like the rest of the audience.
Oh, you mean stuffing things in our ears?
Yes, cotton.
That sounds awfully uncomfortable.
It's not that comfortable.
Don't you want to save these people?
Do I?
I'm personally impartial to it.
I mean, we need the gold.
I mean, what about,
So-
the kids? The kids got threatened. You know that, right? By the bandits? That they're gonna take them away. I think that's more of an issue than saving some actual adults. But to threaten children, I mean, they deserve to be
Yeah.
punished.
Being threatened
Children?
is such a little thing.
Not to orphaned children. They
And
have
she
no one
looked
to
at me
rely
a bit
on.
weird because at this moment she's completely confused because for her it's normal.
Well, where are the children going to be during the
Oh.
show?
Maybe they'd be walking onto the rope up there and fall one after the other.
Phelon is gonna look to Ione and just... Gaius, what'd you get me into?
You have free will, so
Where are the children going to be during the show? Do we know that?
You
Oh, we haven't asked.
were not told exactly where they would be during the show.
Well, if they're making threats against the children, and everyone's going to be here with plenty of witnesses, it still seems very odd to me that they would just attack the show. But as the, she would kind of motion to Lael for a moment, the Kitre Voss would, as he stated, they made threats against the children. If they are going to be separated from the rest of the show, while everyone else is distracted, they would be potentially vulnerable to attacks. Maybe killed or threatened or used as hostages.
I think you should be
That's a
apart.
bad thing.
On the surface, yes.
But did he not want the killing not to be done in the circus?
That's what he said he would prefer.
Well,
Oh.
we can't
But
find...
we can't leave this. We can't really leave them. Apparently, to die here.
If we're going to
because
save
they
them,
attack.
we can't search out. It's been suggested that they may attack during the show. It's a couple hours to where we know they are, and we still have to find them. At that point, they could potentially slip around us, so we know that they could be coming here. So we can at least wait here for them.
Yes, that I think is a great idea. I agree
Yeah.
with staying here and at least, if not ambush them, at least try to look for them in the crowd.
If
And
I
if
were
that
to-
doesn't work out, yeah.
If I were to guess, I believe they'll probably, now that you've mentioned it, they may be going for the children.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
guess,
them to take the children and
Yes,
maybe hold them hostage would
Yes.
be a strong.
We should find out where the children are planning to be. And then we can guard them from there.
Over
Yep.
there is an
Okay.
empty cage. Maybe we could just shove them all in one cage.
that would just make it easier for them to,
I mean, you're worried of knowing where the children are going to be. If we just shove them all into one cage, well, we will know where they all be. And we could maybe hide that cage somewhere.
So I turn to Philan, look him in the eyes, and ask, "So you're friends with the owners, right?"
I am.
So that means that you must know this place very well then.
I've known him for a few years now, so give or take, yes.
What can you tell me about possible entry points, hiding spots?
Well, there's always main entrance points directly behind you, because you guys are still in front of the main entrance, as well as where the animals get offloaded through, and points over towards the right-hand corner of the tent where it is raised a little bit in a arc. And then they got the wardrobe room and points over to the left in between two sets of stands that are currently set up with bench seating that raises a level on each one up to 4 levels, about 15 feet tall on each of the stands, exact height, which is 4.57 meters.
Okay. You said it in
I processed.
Thank you.
It's approximately half a me.
It's actually 3 U's.
Oh yeah, 4 meters. Sorry.
Half of you, that is much taller than you are right now. I can tell you that.
I think we should be apart and watch all the entrances.
Where would Lucius be during this time? Or is Lucius around?
Lucius is around. He is currently working with some of the animals and some of the animal handlers that are in the back area with the animals. He is helping them getting some food set up and getting them prepped and ready.
Corey would like to go up to him.
All right.
You, Dave Rendelar.
Don't think he's gonna turn to that.
He does not. He's very confused. Just have that right there.
Double Ken, huh?
Does not know what's going on, so he does not turn around.
She's gonna go up and kind of like tap on his shoulder.
With that, he turns around. Hello. How can I help you?
Your siblings, where are they kept during shows?
They're not really kept anywhere. Most of them are allowed to roam free during the show unless they're helping out with the act. Let me think. I know at least 3 of them have an act in the middle of the circus tonight. 4 of them will be helping the animal handlers and cleaning up cages. And then the rest of them might be in their tents. The majority will be in their tents at least.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome. Glad to help.
He just turns around and leaves.
Just turns around and goes back to his work, very confused.
I would suggest that we stay around the tents where the children are being kept. If we remember, the 4 bandits that attacked us, we were in the tent where their children stayed. More than likely, they would probably repeat. And it would be separated from the rest of the show where people, guards, and potential fights may be.
That's right. How about evacuating all the children and taking them to a safe space while we wait at the tents? Or in the tents?
That could be a good idea.
So that they are not in danger, not in actual danger.
And where should we take them? To the inn? To the drunk people? They're going to be safer there?
Philan, do you have any idea?
Well, I know that Toblin should be fine with having all the kids sorting around in there. I mean, more people, more entertainment, but I don't know if he'd be able to house all the kids because he got so many.
It would
If
just
everything
be for
goes
a
well,
night.
yeah,
For one
only a couple
night.
hours.
Big is the room we took at the inn.
For one night, I think he'd be perfectly fine with having all the kids going in there and having some fun.
Okay, so does everybody agree with the plan so far?
Yep. Sounds
I
good.
guess.
Okay, so the
don't
children
care.
are protected, and we can strike outside without endangering innocent people.
Okay, let's do this.
Well, I'm not sure. What do you mean by we can strike outside? You think the bandits are gonna go for the children, but they might not know where they are now. So I think they will go straight to the circus for at least the children that are on the show. Or do you have some?
No, but
or is it
They won't know that we moved them. They're going to assume that they may still be in the tents.
yeah, that's right. But
Yeah,
we'll be
alright.
waiting for
so
them.
you want to? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds decent then.
Alright, sounds like we actually got a plan going. If you guys want, I can go ask Gaius about getting this set up so that the kids move on, give you a little time to sort together, figure out what your strengths are. I'm not one much for fighting, so I'll mostly...
I would not expect it of a follower of the chain or the broken god.
At that, seeing that there is someone who recognizes it, he kind of bows his head. I take on the suffering of those who need it. I don't plan on bringing suffering to anybody else.
If you wish.
So, don't worry too much about the battle. I will do what I can. But if y'all want to be the fighters, I'm perfectly fine with being in the background and just keeping you guys fighting.
Orkin just shakes her head. Let's just get this plan ready then.
Alright, I'll go talk to Gaius right now. And Phelon leaves. Heading off in the direction that Gaius had made his way into. Which is actually towards the wardrobe that Phelon had told you about previously.
Okay, so out of character, do we know how many tents are there?
Last you saw, there were about 12 tents.
That's a lot.
Nope.
Okay.
Or like 12 tents for like the children. Like how many tents are the children staying in?
Oh, yeah.
12 tents total, about 6 of them are for the children.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
How many?
6.
Okay.
When I said there were a lot of kids here, there were a lot of kids here.
What, they don't want to like try to cram them as many tents as possible? Like if you laid them out like flat on the floor, like how many could you
Oh my god.
Oh my.
If
how many square kids are these tents?
They have about 4 kids per tent from the last tent that you guys saw.
Lord, that's a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so how do we do this? Do we split up?
No.
That's a
Could
great
be
idea.
We should be able to.
one person.
Splitting up
cover
is not
all
a
the
good
tents.
idea.
It will take too many times if we are stick together.
How far apart are the tents? Because if they're close enough, it's fine to split up. If they're like 10 feet apart, that's fine. Because we can, run to each other's help.
The tents are pretty closely together.
Yeah, so we could be like one person in each tent and
Yeah.
and then just yell or sound the alarm, and then everyone else rushes to that tent.
Yep, that sounds good.
Yep.
That sounds
Alright.
terrible.
Sounds great.
I can see you smirking, Caleb.
Oh, there's no need.
Don't you hear that voice? Pretty please.
I can do the Pennywise voice.
Whoa, why would you choose even worse? It's okay then, fine. Go with the sir. It's okay. I suppose I can handle that much better.
So,
Once again, I only disagree completely to splitting up to a level unimaginable, astronomical. But if you
It's
guys
not so
want
much
to
as
split up,
spreading out as separating is more just spreading out over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Not
also
exactly.
assume they're
sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also assume that they're not gonna all enter the one tent. I would assume that they want, to split up as well, maybe.
They just really hate
Yeah,
these
to be
filters.
more efficient.
Yeah, to be more efficient, like faster. Yeah.
so
I mean, since these tents are close enough together, I think it's gonna be fine.
Mhm.
As I look towards Ione.
What? Are you afraid?
Okay.
Don't tell me
She
you're
is-
afraid.
Fear is very
Oh
unbecoming
my
of a
pet.
noble drow.
Only if you knew. Even if you split up, she is going to stick to somebody.
Okay, you can choose.
Oh, I'm not sticking with any of yous though. I want to stick up with somebody useful, like the healer that went over there.
Yeah, after your little incident, of course you're going to choose the healer.
Coming from the woman of settle. And then if it's your choice to die, well, so be it.
Yeah, thanks for your concern.
I know, right? Such a kind-hearted.
Yeah, very generous.
Anyways,
We could also do 2 people per tent and cover half the tents, and then assuming that they are going to be spreading out, there would be 2 people taking on a group, and then we move on to the next tent.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea, actually.
Yep. That sounds good.
Well, it sounds like Ione would be with the Rivel.
yeah.
What would the other 2 groups like to be? Don't all volunteer at once.
Don't show pick at the
I
same
was
time.
I was kind of impressed with Cora's fighting skills. So I feel like Vespera would join her.
Since you don't have any.
Come on, she does. She killed someone for you, remember?
Yeah.
2 actually.
After 6 rounds.
But then I killed 3. So
Very well. You can come with me,
Oh.
Dave Rendelar.
And the dude in the tent as well.
Anyhow, I'm gonna go to the leftmost one, and I will start walking towards the tent. Because I have, yeah.
You are not safe here, so.
So, we have things decided.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Then we are going to transition to. I know it's not a dark, but it is the only one that I found that had multiple tents that would actually work for what we are looking for. So this is what we have. But
My immersion is broken.
do not worry, because my immersive voice will be enough for you.
Just put on some sunglasses, actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Wait,
I
it
really-
is
How
nighttime.
dark it is.
It is nighttime, so we don't roll on disadvantage, we roll on normal.
You do not.
Yes.
yeah.
So you now can actually function.
We're vampires.
And that bulb is gone.
Alright. Phelon is going to take this tent, and Ione, I guess, is following Phelon. And I will let you guys sort yourselves out and decide which tent and who you want to pair with. Phelon was able to talk to Gaius, and the children are all, including the ones that are going to be in the show, currently at the Stonehill Inn. And that leaves this campsite open for everyone else.
I guess I'll go ahead and take this tent. And yep. So it looks like it's Phelan, Ione, and then Cora and Vespera, and Nira,
Can
and
you move
Cal.
here?
Oh, Nira's gonna go on her own.
Change the mind.
Oh,
Mm.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Oh, supposedly looking at the map like that, so the tents are still in, like, around the circus. Which building do we consider being the large tent where the circus is happening?
We will say that the circus is happening. I will draw a circle for the circus.
Thank you.
Is happening just over here. So it's a fair distance between.
Fair distance. But we still hear
Oh,
the
okay.
music, right?
You still hear the
Faintly
music.
in the background.
Safely hear the music. Slightly muffled. And as the night progresses and you guys have taken your selected tents, the music does change. A song begins to play out of the tent, and you guys hear, though muffled, a new song playing.
Pretty soft. Other than the music coming from the performance stand, do we hear anything? Oh my god, yeah, Medujo, she has excellent vision in the dark.
Hey, DM, I'm
Is
just
it
saying,
amazing?
since I'm alone in this tent, I would make I would take a barrel from like outside before like this all happened,
Okay.
and I would find some children's clothes like in the building, and I would put it on the barrel, like I would equip the barrel looking like a child,
Okay.
like in the corner somewhere. And maybe bait the bandits to go inside.
Do you guys hear the song? Just making sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You hear the voice of Leobita singing out, filling the air, but her power is dimmed, not being close to the source, being muffled and in the distance, but it is still a lovely voice to listen to. You know, Cal, go right ahead. I want you to roll me. What do I want you to roll me on this one? I want you to roll me a deception check. I want to see.
Thank you. Give me 1 second. Yep.
By the way, I feel like the actual brain of the group might have arrived with Cal.
Hey.
That's decent.
19. Okay, how you find a barrel that is roughly child size. It's still bulky, so it's hard to exactly make it look like a small child, but dressing it up and putting it in sight of where a bandit might come through, you're fairly confident that in the darkness, anybody who doesn't have the ability to see well within the darkness will see this and think that it is possibly a child.
Okay, perfect. It's perfect. I will hide like either behind it or on top. I don't know how high these tents are, if there is like any elevated point, but if there's not, I will, I don't know, try to hide somewhere where I could like jump and strike someone if they were to enter or take the supposed child.
There's not really any place to climb in or climb up higher, but
I guess on the side, you know, like behind like the tent door or something. I don't know if it's like completely open or if it's like there is like a piece of cloth hiding. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, I would hide behind one of those, I guess, like in the corner here, or like here, you know, where I'm standing.
All right.
But still inside. Yep.
Go ahead and roll stealth. Anybody else who wants to hide within their respective tents, go ahead and roll stealth as well. As a new song begins to sound.
Oh, I.
Nice. An 18.
I'm just gonna accept a fail with a disadvantage due to the heavy armor.
Yeah. Actually, poor Phelon. He's got that too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the worst if you make it sound.
Still not a terrible stealth check. Alright. So 18, 12, 16, 20, 12, and waiting on Cora.
Oh, you still want me to make one?
Do you want to just...
Oops. This should be disadvantage. Alright. I'll just roll one more. Yep, there we go.
there it is. Everybody else feels like they're in a point that is going to be stealthy and not heard. Cora, it's hard to find a way to not be heard when you're clinking around in metal armor and moving around and bending down, trying to get into a spot. It is a challenge.
I mean, to be fair, in her defense, it would be really weird for kids not to make any sounds. It might play into our cards, okay?
There we go.
Everybody roll
It's
me a
just diverting
perception
attention.
check.
Oh my god.
It's a 22.
Yay, 11.
Aspera, please tell me you rolled good, because I got a nat one.
16.
I failed miserably.
That's okay-ish, I think.
Cora, it's hard to hear anything over the sound of your metal clanking next to you as you continue to try to get comfortable in this setting. Stealth is not really your thing, and this is not really your thing, so it's hard. Nira, Phelon, Vespera, Cal, and Ione. The sound of footsteps begin to close in around your respective tents as you hear the shuffling of feet moving across the dirt. Though they tried to hide, it doesn't seem that they were able to from your hearing, as there is apparently someone coming. Vespera, Cal, and Ione, you see moving, even though there is darkness in front of you, you see moving along the sides of your tents, heading towards the front of your tents, shadows that pass by, darker than the regular darkness that you're within. Cal specifically, you see two people passing by and then stopping, looking specifically at the barrel child that you had set up as a diversion. And I want everybody to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
And
Oh, by the way, can we take a quick bathroom break
yes, we can definitely go take a bio.
before the fight?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me just pause.
19. Oh my god.
So there's
Oh,
going
no.
to be a large section of this combat that's been cut out because I forgot to hit record, which is fantastic. So sorry on the YouTube video, they've been fighting about 12 bandits, and they've been doing fairly well. Oh, no,
It's okay.
I didn't see that. Alright. So just took a swing, missed. Cal, you see the bandit swinging out its scimitar. You're actually able to put up a hand and block it, catching it and causing him to look stunned at you for a moment before drawing back again. Next is Phelon. Again calls out, "Anybody hurt? Anybody need any healing?" Doesn't
He wants to make sure.
doesn't hear a response, so is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now that he's up near Nira, seeing that she does have an injury, is actually going to cast a... he is going to cast... might as well. Cure Wounds. So he heals you for 8 points. So you can, in the same box that you did damage, just hit
Okay.
8 and then heal. And that'll heal you up.
Very thank you for the offer.
As he reaches out to heal you, he taps you on the shoulder, Nira, and as he does, you feel this light, radiant energy pouring across you, and right where the scimitar had slashed, you can see the wound beginning to knit itself closed. And that's going to be his turn. I don't think he has any real bonus actions right now. But, I don't know. So, that ends his turn. It is Ione.
Oh.
Ione, it is.
Oh, was
your
that
turn.
45? Yes, I'm measuring. One second. 5. 5, 10, 10. No. Ah! Go away, ruler. I don't need you anymore. Oh my god, I don't know how to remove the ruler option, and now it keeps
Click select.
coming up instead of Dankeschön. Over here. And I'm going to use Magic Missile because there are 3 and I can use 3 of them, right?
You can.
Nice.
You can hit all 3. Go ahead and roll your magic missile damage.
Is that a 1? Oh.
So, 2 points of damage. Are you spreading that out to everybody, or are you hitting one person, 2 people? How are you splitting this up?
1 each.
1 each? Alright.
Yeah.
Just make sure something. How many is it? 3, so yeah. So they each take 2 points of damage, which, while not a lot, is still something. Let's see. Yes. There we go. Ione, pushing your hands out from your chest outwards, flashes of mystical energy shoot out in spiraling daggers that launch towards the different bandits around. Each one embedding into the bandit, hitting them solidly into the chest. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. This bandit's turn. He is going to back up again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And is going to shoot his crossbow bolt. You know what? I'm gonna roll another d4. Phelon is 1, Nira is 2, Cal is 3, and Vespira is 4. So, let's see. Who does he... 3. He targets
Oh.
Cal.
Good.
Of course he does.
Rolled the wrong thing. Alright, now he hits with a dirty 20.
Not good.
Launches a crossbow bolt, and this time you're not quick enough, or you didn't notice after being hit by the one in front of you before. You don't notice as the crossbow bolt lands and hits into your shoulder, dealing 5 points of damage.
Gotcha.
And as that bolt hits, he begins to knock and ready a new bolt. Vespira, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to move a bit closer and attack the pink one with my rapier.
Alright.
That's a 9.
9. That doesn't hit.
Night.
Okay, then I'll try again with my dagger.
Go ahead.
I guess I used up all my luck earlier with those 3.
Took out 3 very quickly, so.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually an 18 now.
That hits. Go ahead.
So that's
and roll
nice.
Damage
Okay.
And sneak attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, sneak attack. Okay, got it. So that's a 6 so far, and oh, and another 6. So that's 12.
That is enough to take this one out. In one blow
Hey.
with your dagger.
Okay.
Erica. Chaos Gremlin. With that, is that the end of your turn? Anything else you'd like
Yep.
to do? Alright.
Nope. I'm satisfied. Thank you.
Cal, it is your turn.
Feel that I might need some, and I'm gonna run into action anyways. And yeah, I will try to hit this guy. My
Maybe.
chat disappeared. How do I turn on chat back? I found it. I got it.
Okay.
That hits, I assume.
Yes,
16.
it does. Go ahead and roll damage.
Or 6 damage.
6 points of damage. Alright. Still
And
standing.
unarmed for 19 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
For 7 damage, yay!
That takes him out.
Beautiful.
The crack of the quarterstaff hits against the side of his head as you palm strike against his chest, stopping his heart and causing him to fall back.
Or the kids.
There is one remaining.
I will move 5 feet and then my turn.
Alright, up next, Nira. It is your turn.
Okay. How many movements I have again? How many squares?
6, I think, if it's 30 feet.
Yes, you have
Yeah,
six
certainly. Yeah.
Okay. Then 1.
It's half if you take a diagonal.
So,
Yep.
the way that it goes is the first diagonal is 5 feet, so 1 square, and then the second diagonal after that is counted as 2 instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
That way you can't just like go entirely diagonal and have 70 feet of movement since that halves.
Okay.
So just so you know.
Okay. I'm going to move up here, I think. And I am going to shoot the left.
Okay. Go ahead
And
roll to
I
hit.
assume, with my longbow, I assume I am taller enough that I need to shoot above her head.
It's not necessarily that you're tall enough, it's that you angled it enough that you don't have to worry about hitting her.
Or not.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll
it
damage.
hit.
That
It does.
just hits.
Oh my god. Okay.
Its armor class
satisfied.
is 12.
Oh, okay. And it's 8.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to shoot between the eyes.
The bandit, who had been looking at Cora before, turns to start fleeing, it appears. But as he turns, the arrow lands directly through the middle of his eyes, is able to part right through the skull and pierces through the back, causing him to land flat on his face as combat has ended. And everybody gets... Let's put on the ambiance again.
Wait, Vespera, you said there were 16.
Yeah, I thought so. We killed 4. There were 20 originally, so where are the other 4? They might be the circus already.
We should probably
We should check out the
run
main
over.
tents.
Yep.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Do we
start
have to?
sprinting. I'm gonna start sprinting without
We need a healer.
question.
I'm
going
pretty sure
with
somebody
him.
needs a healer.
So, you guys are sprinting towards the tent.
Yep.
Alright, give me just a second to pull up the tent. There we go, and then we're gonna have...
How do we look state-wise?
how do you guys look?
Do we look like we're bloody if we enter like that in the circus?
More than likely.
Side question.
Anybody who's been injured would have injuries showing, and whoever hasn't been healed would have those still visible.
I guess I was scattered.
Yeah, I'm not.
For once.
And I think the blood is pretty noticeable on my white leather armor, so...
So we should proceed with caution if some of us have visible blood on, depending
At
how
least
lit
one of
it
us.
is under the chapiteau or whatever.
We can at least
what's it
peek
called
into-
in French, in English, like the tent thingy.
Canvas or roof.
Yeah, I suppose. Because, like, we're not trying to scare everyone, just rushing in full of blood, like,
Yeah, one of us could probably just peek in.
I don't mind staying out, actually.
I mean, I suppose I should take a dip in the water before I go in. I'll just go over to the water then quickly.
Do you want to
Okay.
get some healing when we are
join.
in, like,
Yeah, Phelon is following Cal around, just like, give me a moment! And as he says that, he's actually going to cast Healing Word to you. And is going to heal you, whether you like it or not. Although this is the last spell that he has. 10
Thank you,
points.
villain! Oof, oh my god, okay, he's really good at his job. He did not lie on his resume.
Like the rest of us.
That's true.
Everybody else was lying, but not Phelon. A cleric never lies. Alright.
I mean, we got the job, so...
sorry, you want to take a minute to talk about Shadowheart right now? I know it's absolutely not the moment.
Shadowbay.
Shadowheart. There's also Mask.
Do not
Mask
speak
cleric.
ill of Shadowbay. I will not allow such slander.
Seer clerics. Those are also liars.
Can I run into one of the tents and see if I can find anything to cover up with? Because I've done a lot of close combat, so I would probably be.
There is sprays of
Pretty
blood
bloody.
across anybody who's been doing close combat.
I will join.
And can Cora just kind of like pull back a fold and just like check in, make sure the show's going on, and then before we kind of start a whole bathing routine here?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
There it is. Hey!
Oh, nice one.
Okay, with that, I'm gonna show you the map.
Woo!
So, Cora, this is what you see. Let's see if it loads in. You see, peeking in, a ring of flame centered around the central stage area where Gaius and Leobida are currently at, with Gaius seemingly controlling the flame himself, moving it around them in this circular pattern, while Leobida continues to sing. But you also see 4 people making their way towards the couple, about to cross over the flames, with one of them much more kitted out than the rest of the group. This one, a larger man with black hair slicked back, a red bandana across his forehead, and piercing in his ear with a scar across one eye, holding a... Let me look real quick at these stats. Holding a dagger in one hand and a scimitar in the other. This is what you see.
Cora would quickly yell back, found the other 4, and then she would probably, is Hex 30 or 60 feet is the range?
Not sure.
Let me double check.
Yep.
I'm double checking. 90 feet.
90.
Yes, apparently it's 90 feet, so she would kind of step in. I'm gonna hex this guy right here as a double click. I use Foundry, so it's hold for the things I'm used to holding. Hex, and I'm gonna launch Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead. You have advantage because this is a surprise attack.
Oh, which I'm glad I have advantage. 12 to hit.
That just hits.
Perfect.
3 plus 1, so 4 points of damage.
Okay, 4 points of damage. Got it. But they now know that there is someone coming, and
Yep.
the group looks to Cora, who's peeked in, rushed in, hexed someone, and then sent out eldritch energy to attack them. Did anybody else follow?
She did yell back, but yeah.
I mean, after I washed myself.
Are we close enough?
I'd say if you did not immediately follow Cora, you wouldn't make it there for 2 rounds. Because it takes
Of course, I'm
time.
on mute.
I
I
mean,
would have followed.
I mean, technically, I'm a monk. I have 40 feet movements, so maybe 1 if you're generous. But I was washing myself. I'll take 2. I was washing myself.
Oh yeah, me too.
That
So
would make sense.
So,
And I was kind of looking for something to cover up with.
all right. Ione and Cora, the Drow,
All right.
correct,
Let's do this.
are the two.
Loth
that
pride.
show-
Loth pride.
No. Goddess, forgotten.
Yes, the Illustrator and the Loth.
I mean, no, it does work because I was doing nothing, so.
All right. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my god, I need to change dice.
It was so close to something good.
All right. And start the combat music.
So it's 2 rounds until everyone gets here.
Yeah.
Yes, 2
We got
rounds.
this. We got this, Ione.
You sound very distant.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Sorry.
my-
No. Let's see here.
That's better.
Okay, awesome. We got this.
I rolled a 4, but it's fine.
I know I rolled a 7.
All right.
It allows them to come to us.
The one who just was Eldritch blasted is going to take a shot at the one who just Eldritch blasted him with his crossbow bolt.
God, she doesn't full health either. It's okay.
19 to hit.
What? Yes, that does hit.
For 4
Barely.
points of damage.
Yep. Right. There we go.
Next is Vespira, but she's not available right now.
Please leave me a message.
She's making her way downtown.
Walking fast.
Walking slow. No, but no, walking slow.
thank you for calling customer service.
Next is Philan, who was not able to join you as he was chasing down Cal trying to heal him.
Oh.
So, it is this bandit's turn. That bandit is also going to take a long-range shot at Cora, since, just attacked them. That is a 13 to hit.
That misses.
So, the crossbow bolt goes wide, going past. Let's see. Next is Nira, but again, unavailable.
Your calling is important to us.
We have to look good when we kill things.
And after that is the bandit captain, who is going to, seeing that there are new people coming in, is going to actually charge forward. No. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And does he have anything? He's actually going to take 2 daggers on his side and toss them out to Cora.
I don't like this.
You dare die on me!
People are mean to me.
Came in shooting.
So anyways, I just started blasted.
With an 18 to hit for the first one.
Oh, that's my armor class, yeah.
And 6 points of damage.
Alright.
The second one is 12 to hit.
I'll miss.
So the first one finds a chink in the armor, digging past and into the shoulder. As the second one comes by, this one skirts off some of the plate and metal, moving off the armor and away from you, falling to the ground. Now it is Cora. Is your turn.
Oh, I'm not looking so good. So I'm gonna start with another Eldritch Blast on my hexed one.
Okay, go ahead.
We got this. We got this. I say confidently. No.
Does not hit.
She would point out, Ione,
Please lay on hand on herself.
can you kill that? Oh, right, I can do that. I can't do that. It's too late for that now, I guess. I just use my action.
What are you, a paladin?
A paladin warlock, yeah.
So yeah, you should
Yeah,
have lay of hands.
Yeah, we got that. I could use that next turn. I can't because I just used my action to make the attack because I forgot I have that ability. So
I see.
yes, exactly. So she's gonna step up to here, and she's gonna then use her bonus action to do Hexblade's Curse on him.
On the Captain Hexblade's Curse.
Yes.
Alright.
And she's gonna point out to Ione if she could kill this one right here real quick, so I can double curse. Oh, right, double. The green
Wait,
one.
which one?
This one.
Oh, I see.
I can't move my her hex until he's dead. But yeah, that's her turn.
Alright. Cal.
Yep, I'm gonna pick up the phone and like put it immediately down.
It's Runin. It's Runin who will save you.
Now it is Bandit 3's turn. Bandit 3 is going to, you know what? This one is going to charge and dive through the flames. He's going to make a dex saving throw. And fails spectacularly. He takes... takes 8 points of fire damage as he jumps through the flames, rushing forward. Pretty well scorched across his body as he does so. Is going to rush towards Gaius and Leobita. And that is going to be his turn. Next, Ione.
Wow, we only level 2. That's not resistant just yet. 5 that marsh. I'm gonna use the ruler. Pichu. 40.
Ba-doom, ba-doom. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom.
40. That one. 45. If I want to cross through the fire, I'm gonna have to roll your dexterity as well, won't I?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cross.
Alright, go ahead and roll dex.
I'm gonna roll. Dexterity saving throw. I hope +2. What was the number that I needed to beat?
You need to beat a 13.
Oh my lord. Well,
2d6. You take 5 points of fire damage.
wait.
And what are you doing?
Did you update? I'm going to use. acid splash on the one in the middle of the circle. Oh wait, that was how much was it? I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Here. Yes, I'm going to use acid splash,
Acid splash.
which is a range. Oh, well, 60. I didn't need to come that close. But yeah, still.
Is it a saving throw or a attack?
It's a target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage.
Alright, so he's got to... What is your spell save DC?
Spell save DC.
I think that should be 13.
Where is my spell save DC?
Should be on your spell sheet.
Oh, okay. Spell save DC. Yeah, it is 13.
13, alright, so it has to meet or beat a 13.
How do I even roll that?
He rolls.
It rolls, okay.
So he, for spell save DC, spell saves, the enemy has to roll against your DC.
Ooh.
And he rolled a nat 1. So go ahead and roll damage.
Cool.
Get 1d6 acid damage.
Oh well. We both filled a 1.
The
I need
acid,
to change dice.
the acid sent out from your hand and splashing against the side of this bandit begins to eat away at some of his cheek and neck, but doesn't make the full amount that you wanted at the time. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, at the end of my turn.
Alright. Start of the new turn. This bandit is going to, seeing his captain going to the one who just shot him and cursed him, is going to charge and jump through the flames, making a dexterity saving throw. Which he succeeds, so he takes half damage. So instead of 9, he takes 5.
Oh, we did nothing.
5 points of damage. He is still standing, and he rushes forward and is going to rush towards Ione, but is not able to make it the full way over. Vespira, almost there. You're getting closer. Just need to make this a little bit longer. Phelan senses that someone is hurt and needs his help, but can't be there right now.
And is out of healing spells.
That's
He
true.
is, but there's a fun
It's just
thing-
that tingling.
He's got the spider sense. There's a fun thing for life clerics. Alright, Bandit 2 is going to stay out with its bandit captain and is going to take a shot.
Oh no.
He's going to take a shot through the fire to Leobita. Is going to
Okay, that was expected.
massively misses.
Okay.
Rolled a 2. The bolt going through the flame erupts into fire, and as it gets closer, Ione, you can see it was making a straight line for Leobita, but as it does, the shaft turns to ash and the head falls to the ground. That's his turn. Nira. You're not here right now.
I'm here. I'm halfway there. I just need to send an email.
I'm on my way.
I'm still standing.
Driving fast.
Yeah.
And she ran, anyone?
Don't get me copyright struck. Remember this?
Sorry about that.
This goes on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna bring down my channel before I hit 100 subscribers. All right.
That wasn't that good, so.
It is the bandit captain's turn, and the bandit captain, he's got Cora right in front of him.
I know.
Might as well take
No,
some
you-
swipes at her. Brings down the scimitar. Cora, I want you to know that you are so lucky.
Yes. Yes.
As he... Hold on, let me ask. Do you have a shield on you right now?
She does, yes.
As he brings down this scimitar, aiming for your neck, you're able to raise the shield up, and as you do, you hear the shattering of metal as the scimitar breaks across the side of your shield. And I'm gonna say he is stunned for the rest of this round. He is looking at his blade and then looking at you and is not understanding what happened or why this is going on. But something's weird and this isn't right. That's his turn. He is stunned. Cora.
Well, she's gonna go right for his throat in turn. With him exposed, she's gonna go and thrust right into it.
Go ahead.
Which
roll.
is it's advantage, right?
Correct.
Oh, whoops, that was damage up. 11 and
It says 16.
18.
Ooh.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
6 points of damage plus an additional 2 points because she can add her proficiency bonus to her damage now.
So 8 points of damage. Got it.
Yes.
Let me see.
Is he hexed? Because is
No,
that purple?
that's the one that's hex. I was hoping I can't move the hex until he's dead. So he's got a.
What's the purple sign that has an H?
That is,
So this one is hex. This one's the Hexblade's Curse. It's a spell versus the class ability.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is alright. Taking the slash. Doesn't look nearly as injured as the other guys would taking this kind of hit. Like, not nearly.
That's fine. Yep.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's the end of her turn.
Alright. Cal. Still
Yep,
on
same
your way.
thing. Yep.
Almost there. No Ed Sheeran song this time, though.
No.
This bandit, after being acid splashed by Ione, is going to take a shot at Ione with his crossbow. But with a 10, the crossbow bolt passes just over top Ione's head. He pulled it down to aim towards her, but as he pulled it down, his finger slipped on the trigger and it launched it just over her head, her height, saving her as it lands into the dirt behind her.
Nice.
Ione, it is your turn.
Oh. It's on here. Well, I'm gonna use my dagger. against that one that is X'd in green. Oh, I do have a crossbow. Interesting.
So you can attack from range if you want.
Oh my god!
And dagger
I need
from
to-
range, technically.
What do you mean?
So technically you can throw daggers. So you don't have to
Oh,
be right up against
yeah.
someone.
Well, I rolled an 8 either way, so I suppose that does not hit.
That doesn't hit.
But I have the 2 weapon thingy, so I can try again.
You may. Well, did you do it from a distance or did you do it up close?
No, up close. I mean, there is 1 square. Do I just move her?
Yep. You gotta be within melee.
There.
Alright, go ahead and roll the other dagger then.
Finally.
That hits. What is your plus to your damage? Is it more than 2?
Yeah, it's a 4.
That kills him.
Oh wait, no. Damage is 1d4 plus 2.
He had 2 hit points.
Oh.
So he was down either way. So that guy is now down.
Oh, and I'm gonna move 1 more time. So that was 5, 10, 20, I suppose. And that's it on my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, Vespira, you rush into the tent, rushing in to see Quora, who looks to be heavily injured at this point, along with a large imposing man who is currently looking at his at a broken scimitar in one hand and looking to Quora with shock on his face, as well as a giant circle of flame that surrounds Gaius and Leobida.
Okay, so do I stand right where my avatar is?
That is where your avatar. That is where you enter. So you have 30 feet of movement inside from that point.
Okay, so if I move diagonally once, that's 1, right?
Yes.
So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to try to attack the big guy with my rapier. And let's see if I can hit.
And she would have advantage because he's still stunned, right?
She would have advantage, so you do roll
Oh,
twice and
nice.
take the higher of the 2.
Okay. Okay, it's 16.
16 hits.
Nice. Okay.
Go ahead, roll damage plus sneak attack.
Okay. So damage. That's a 7, and then the sneak attack. And that's a 5.
7 of 5 for 12 points. Alright. Let's see.
Okay, so oh, sorry.
Stabbing into the side of him, you're able to cut cleanly through and prepare for the next attack, stabbing into a point that is not covered by armor. fairly hard hit on your side. Didn't seem to do as much damage as you hoped it would.
Okay, that's bad news.
I
But I
think
can
just resistance
still.
or just a lot of HP.
I don't think that's an information we can get.
I just want to point out that if it's resistance, my blade is technically magical.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, so I can still attack my dagger, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And you still have advantage.
Oh, nice. Oh, well, I rolled a regular one, but that's a 20, so...
You can roll one more time and see if you get a crit.
Alright. Nope. That's a 9.
Alright. The 20 still
Okay.
hits, so go ahead and roll damage.
Right? Let's... And that's a 5.
That's 5. Got it. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. So, now, Phelon charges in. His cleric senses tingling. Sorry about that.
Bless you.
And seeing Cora looking so injured, is going to use his channel divinity, preserve life, and is going to send 10 hit points of healing to Cora.
Thank you. There we go.
Alright, that was his action. Let's see, any bonus action that I want to do? Pretty sure he has nothing. No. So, that's going to be his turn. It is this bandit's turn. Now seeing that reinforcements are coming, is going to take a shot at Vespera, who just stabbed the boss for an 18 to hit. That hit?
Yep.
So, he does
It sure does.
2 points of damage to you. A whopping 2 points of damage.
Could be worse. Okay.
The bolt sails through and grazes over your shoulder, leaving a cut where it would have hit, but not fully landing within. Next is Nira, who emerges over here.
Oh, okay. So I rush into the tent, take a quick look around to measure the place and stuff. And before I recognize the enemy, I just wonder, why is everyone sitting in their place like nothing happened? And I am going to move here, take out my longbow and aim to this guy.
Alright.
I think. I'm trying. Well, I did my best.
That hits. Go ahead and roll
And
damage.
okay. And it's a 5.
A 5. Okay.
I aim to please.
Launching your arrow, you're able to send it flying, catching him in the shoulder, kind of in the same place that he caught Vespera. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, thank you. That's the end of my turn.
It's the end of your turn. All right. It is now the bandit captain's turn, and he is no longer stunned. But he is going to take out his dual daggers off his hip and is going to start lashing out at both Cora and at Vespera. Yeah, he's gonna make an attack against each of you. So one attack. 13 to Cora.
Miss.
And then to Vespera is a 21 to hit. Which I think just might hit.
Yeah, barely, but
Alright. Dealing 6 points of piercing damage as he thrusts into your side. Vespera.
okay.
Alright. That is the end of his turn. It is now Cora.
Oh, what's the bonus to flanking again?
Advantage.
Okay, so if I move over here, then she's flanking, right?
You'd have to move one square down right here.
Right there. Right there? Okay. So yeah, she'll move there. I'm going to use my bonus action to now move the hex, so he's now double hexed. And she will make her attack. Advantage. Not 20.
Nat 20, alright. Go ahead and
All right.
roll your nat 20 damage.
That's 15 plus.
Fine.
Now he has hex on him. So that is also going to be an extra 6 points of damage plus 2 more. So that is a total of 23 points of damage.
23. Jeez, that's a heavy hit. Alright. Let me do the math real quick. Because I'm not good at mathing in my head.
6 of that is necrotic damage from the hex.
A massive hit against him, which causes him to stutter forward a little bit. Very heavily wounded now. The damage is really starting to show.
Awesome.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, sorry, that's the end of my turn, yeah.
Alright. Next, Cal, you enter into the tent right here.
Yay! I pick up the phone. I'm gonna run over to the first guy I see, and I'm gonna try to smack him multiple times.
Go ahead and try to smack him multiple times.
Thank you. Hopefully I shall. 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Alright.
Oh,
Real
I
quick,
assumed it hit. Oops.
for flurry of blows, you would be.
No, it's not. It's not flurry. It's not flurry.
Got
Don't
it.
worry.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. So 5.
No, it's
points.
multiple times. It's twice. Yeah. I would just hit twice.
Alright, go ahead with your second strike.
Yes, that is unarmed strike. Just bonus action.
Yes.
Yep, that doesn't hit.
No. The first strike, you're able to land down with the quarterstaff against the side of his neck, which causes him to kneel down a little bit before coming back up. And as he comes back up, you reach out with a punch, and as you do, he actually grabs the punch and throws you back a little bit, growling at the group.
Sorry about that. The blood was quite hard to rub off, and that's my turn.
Alright, it is the bandit next to Ione's turn, and he is gonna take a swing at Ione with his scimitar for a 13 to hit.
No.
Swinging out. As he does, it does seem to land, but as it lands, a almost shimmering scale forms over the spot where the blade would have met skin and blocks the attack before fading back. It is Ione's turn.
I see what you did there. I always forget that I have that. Backstory. Anyways, so I'm going to... If I do that, it's disadvantage. I think I'm gonna do the same thing with my little dagger. Please be good on me.
Little
Oh.
dagger strike. Did not do
And
good
it
for you.
misses. No. Even I'm close. Ah, wait, I do have the second, so I can try that though.
You can.
Come on. Up. Is that a 7?
That's
Oh.
11. Doesn't hit. You just barely. The first one goes wide, and the second one scrapes along the side of his leather armor, unable to reach fully through.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stay here. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Vespera, it is your turn.
Okay. I try to take a swing at the big guy with my rapier.
You have
Again.
advantage.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, I'll just roll twice. Alright, so first one is looking good so far.
Okay.
But let's see.
Could get another nat 20. Could be someone gets another nat 20.
It's actually a bit higher. 22.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Plus sneak attack.
Alright. Okay. Not my proudest one, but okay. Let's see the E damage. Geez, sneak damage. I'm getting sleepy. By the way. So that's a 3. So
6 points of damage. Got it.
yep.
Looks heavily injured at this point. Kind of looking around at being surrounded.
Okay, then I'll try to stab him with my dagger as well.
Go ahead. You have advantage.
Shoot. That's alright. I like rolling in the deep.
Okay, Adele.
And I didn't sing, so. But I was kind of half tempted to do so.
Always.
Yeah, I know.
I will be uploading
Okay.
this tonight, so hopefully it'll be out by tomorrow. 13.
So that's a.
That misses.
Yeah, I thought so. Alright, then that's the end of my turn.
Alright, the end of your turn, it is Phelon. Not being one... Let's see. he is... Seeing that the party has mostly got this covered and only one person is really close to death's edge, is going to really torn apart about this. He is going to take his short bow out, taking a short bow from his back, and he's going to launch at the bandit inside the circle. Wanting to save... Yeah, he wants to make sure that Ione doesn't get any more hurt than she already is. Don't feel good about this. He really doesn't feel good about this. At all.
He tried.
He goes to knock the arrow, and as he does, he squints, closes his eyes, and then lets go, and the actual arrow goes like 2 feet in front of him into the dirt. Just launched directly downward instead of towards the bandit.
Aw, it tried.
Alright, this bandit is going to take a light crossbow attack at Nira, because they just attacked him. For
Fair enough.
16 to hit.
Who do you think you are?
Running around leaving scars.
Come on. You just said no.
You're gonna copy strike yourself.
My head.
Yeah, music is my thing. Alright, 7
Yeah, I
points
understand.
of crossbow damage.
Louange.
As
Merci beaucoup. 7? You said 7, yeah?
7 points of piercing damage from Das Crossbow.
I'm going to fuck him up in my turn.
Well, it is your turn now to fuck him up.
Awesome. Okay.
You shall receive.
Okay, I'm gonna take my longbow and aim. Solid
That hits.
19.
Go ahead, roll damage.
That'll be. And it's 10.
You did
Nice.
indeed fuck him up.
I just said.
As
He got what he deserved.
as the arrow launches and then splits right in the head, sending him sprawling backwards into the ground. It is the bandit captain, and he does not like what is going on around him. So
Like I said, I aim to please.
he is actually gonna use his action to disengage, meaning no one can do an opportunity attack against him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And is gonna start to run away. He cannot use his action to dash, but he is definitely getting out of that bad situation. Cora.
Well, she's not letting that happen and is going to move up and make another strike against him.
Go ahead.
Nope, 11.
That does.
And that will be... Yep, and that will be her turn.
Alright. Cal, it is your turn.
Yep. I need to count squares. You said it's like, so as if I start from it, this is 5 and this is 15?
So, you start right here. This is 5.
Yes. Yeah.
And then this is 10. So you'd be
What is
moving
10?
5, and then right here would be 15.
Okay, so 15, then it would be 20, 25, 30, 35? That's fine with you?
Right here would be 35.
Okay, then 40 here.
Yes.
Perfect. That's exactly my movement. And I'm gonna try to smack him at advantage.
At advantage, go ahead.
Oh, 15.
He is going to use his reaction and is going to take his dagger out and bat your actually he is going to bat your unarmed strike to the side with the dagger, adding 2 to his AC. As he
Peter.
parries it.
Yep. And I'll go for an unarmed strike afterwards.
He parried that, you filthy casual.
Yep, he did. Wait, one more. I didn't roll advantage. Yep, 19 to hit on the
19
second one.
hits.
Nice. For 6 bludgeoning.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, perfect. I would say that, even though he made it look like he defended himself, it was just a distraction from the other fist. And I would like to deliver a beautiful uppercut. So he lands, on Quora, but not necessarily wanted to do that.
The first strike you send out towards his face, he ducks out of the way, and as he ducks, he comes back up, which lines you up for a perfect uppercut, catching right under his chin, and as you drive your fist through his chin, you're able to see the light in his eyes fade as his brain smashes on the inside of his skull, and he falls to the ground completely dead. Which leaves one bandit left.
Well, that's taken care of. And it's my turn.
And then I just want to say the Hexblade's Curse procs, when he dies, I heal back. It would be a total of 4 HP, but it's Warlock level plus Charisma mod. So just letting you know.
Alright. Bandit 3, the last bandit remaining. He's stuck right now.
I am wrong.
Really thinking about some life decisions here.
Make a run for it.
Gaius is the one controlling the fire, so he's gonna take a shot at Gaius. Which he hits.
Oh no.
And he does max damage. Gaius. He does max damage. Gaius is... Okay. Gaius needs to make a concentration saving throw to see if he keeps this wall of fire up. He does
Please
not.
don't.
The fire fades as the spell, as the pain of the crossbow bolt into his shoulder causes him to fall to the ground, looking at it and then looking around, eyes wild, his being injured. Still alive, but heavily injured. And with that, the bandit is going to start trying to run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ione,
Do I get an opportunity attack?
You get an opportunity attack. Go ahead and make your opportunity attack.
Thank you for not disengaging.
Yes.
Well. Wait, do we consider that I get it before he runs away?
You do
Obviously,
get
yeah.
it-
So I can make it.
You do get it as he's running away, so it is a melee attack.
So dagger.
Dagger.
Please roll good. Oh my god, I need new dices.
Just barely misses the edge of the dagger slashing across some of the leather. But that is as far as he can go. The wall of fire is down, and it is Ione's turn.
Like a weapon, a spell. I'm gonna use a spell. I think I'm gonna use magic missile, but obviously only on him. Can I send 3 on him?
You can. Go ahead and roll damage.
I will. Is that a 4? It is.
So that would be 12 points of damage to him.
And that's my second one.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, cool.
He had 2 hit points. It did not matter what you rolled. He was dead. That was...
We never know. I could have rolled a 1. So, to the worst cases. It was a spell. So, as he runs away, oh, there is not the ring of fire anymore, is there? Because I
No.
kind of wanted the missile to take that along and just like burn him at the same time. I'm just mad right now. But just the 3 of them just hitting him like that and setting him on fire.
All right.
Poor guy, yes. I mean, I care. Ione doesn't.
And with that,
Sorry.
combat ends. And everybody levels up to level 3.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh, we need to roll again. Oh.
Wait, roll what?
So we
That's my
roll
least
hit
favorite thing to
points.
do.
So on your hit points, you get to roll your hit points.
Is there a failsafe or is it like a...
So if you roll a 1, you get to re-roll. If you roll another 1, then you have to take that one. But you can also choose. You can roll yours, and I'll roll the same one, and whoever.
I think I could have
and if you have something low and you want to take a chance, you can take mine instead. That could be better,
Gotcha.
it could be worse. So it just depends.
Okay, I guess I have to reroll my level 2 then as well, because I
No,
wasn't...
I don't want to do
familiar.
that.
The first
Man,
level, you
jeez.
get max hit points. The second
Yeah.
level is when you start rolling.
Yeah, I didn't do the second, so I will take... yeah, I'll roll with you after the session, I guess.
All right. That was a pretty good roll for Philan. Also, anybody who has stuff at 3rd level gets to choose that stuff. Ooh. Prayer of Healing, definitely gonna get.
Yep. I get my monastery teachings subclass, so it's nice.
Oh, this one works exactly for him. Yeah. I'm keeping that spell. Alright. I'll remember choosing that. Oh, it's always prepared. Alright. But I think we are going to leave it off at that. I think that's a good stopping point for this. We can continue to RP this in the role-playing chat, but you guys have successfully destroyed the bandits within Neverwinter Wood, who have tried to extort the family of the Malrin Circus. Congratulations, everyone. This is a mission success.
It was intense.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Intensity and fear, these are the fun emotions to deal with.
True. Oh, I do.
So, I like Cal. Since you're just joining us now, you get to find out. At the end of every session, I like to do a little thing called comments, questions, concerns, where you essentially tell me how you felt about the game, anything you liked, disliked. Let me know just so that I can fix it for next time or amp it up, do whatever I need to for the next game. I want to make sure everybody's having fun. If you have any questions or any concerns, feel free to let me know. If you don't want to let me know in front of the group, you can always DM me. But I think we're going to do this in order from top to bottom. And first person on top is M.
Well, I only have one question about leveling up. So do we do that at the beginning of the next session or right now?
You can do it right now, or you can do it at the beginning of the next session.
All right. So how do I roll my HP again? I forgot.
So your character is
Don't worry, I forgot all the time as well.
It's something new that you'll be able to learn to do. Your character is a rogue, so you get so you roll a d8, and then...
All right. Can I do that here in the above BTT?
You can.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's an 8. Okay.
So go to manage HP.
Yep.
And then on rolled HP, add the 8 to the 18 that is...
All right. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay. And apply. And that's it.
That is your hit points dealt with, but now you get to choose what archetype of rogue you
Oh my god. Okay.
So, if you are curious about any of the archetypes for your character, for your class, let me know, and I will walk you through any of them at any time. If you don't want to do it now, you can do it later. But
all right.
Will be available for any questions about archetypes, because those kind of make your class come alive, almost.
All right. Okay.
And there are a lot more than Baldur's Gate 3, so...
I'll take that roll.
Take that roll. All right. Anything else, M?
No. I really like this session, by the way.
I'm glad.
Yeah, this was an exciting one.
Makes me happy to hear.
I mean, it's like it gets better and better every time.
Up next, Erica.
I do have a question too, actually.
Go ahead.
And I just realized, because I'm not sure. So I do have a draconic resilience.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, I think it's because of the way the sentence is, but that's confusing me. And it says, at first level, your hit point maximum increases by 1, and increases by 1 again whenever you gain a level in the class. What?
And it has. your hit point max is up by 3. So a normal sorcerer
so it's-
would not have as many hit points as you'd have.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Okay. But yes, it was pretty cool. I'm so glad that it didn't die this time. That was the hype of my session. I did not die, or I wasn't at the brink of death either.
Nobody died this session. It was it's a little sad because I didn't get to do the special little death scenes I like to do, but you guys did
I'm
really good.
pretty sure you'll have the occasion. You'll have the occasion.
Oh yeah.
How much did you had?
Huh?
How much did he had? How much HP did the dude with the bandana had? I need to know.
With 65.
Oh boy.
That's so much.
He was supposed to be a challenge, and I was like, okay, the entire party could probably take him on pretty well. Yeah, and then the entire party did not show up.
We did well. We did well for 2 rounds.
Y'all, that nat 1 saved your life, Cora.
Yes, it did.
Absolutely,
Yes, it did.
He would have taken you down.
Actually, maybe it would have been better if we would have went to the tent first, because if we would have killed him first, what would the others have done? Would it have just scattered away?
Who's to know? But
They're all dead now.
Yeah, they're all dead. So,
It doesn't matter anymore.
anything else, Erica?
It was intense. No, it was pretty great, as always.
All right,
Thank you.
Fanta.
I enjoyed myself very much. So does Danica. And I'm sorry to disappoint that I didn't die this session. Maybe next time. But I feel my power to roll a dice properly came back. So I didn't roll. I think I didn't roll a nat 20, not 1 this session, like in the first one, 4 times straight. So yeah, it was great. It was really fun. So yeah, I think I'm getting used to my character slowly.
Slowly but surely, that's all we can do.
Yes, definitely.
All right, Empress.
It was good. No, I don't have anything bad to say. It was good.
How'd you feel being on the brink of death there for a moment?
I mean, it's the anxiety that I'm always hoping for. I live for this.
I just got chased that high. Just a little bit closer.
I just needed to be at 1 HP. That was it.
No.
My character flaw is I always like to be on the brink of death.
But no, it was good. I mean, of course, it was scary, but it was good. It was good. It was a lot of fun. I know I was kind of risking things with the whole thing, but I was like, well, I could either kind of play chicken with them or let them kind of walk in and attack Gaius and I forget her name, his wife, Leobeda. I keep wanting to call it another thing that sounds very familiar, and I thought.
All right. And Cal, your first session with us, what'd you think?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The party is really nice. I big like from me to you guys. It was amazing. Mm-hmm. You're all playing. You're playing. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, DM, I mean, amazing job. I've enjoyed myself very much. So I'm looking forward to the next session.
I am
Thank you.
as well. Remember that you guys are free to roleplay within the roleplay channel, so you can either talk to each other explore the world a little bit. Consider this your downtime. So you guys have, I'm going to say, a week and a half of downtime. So between here and the next session, you guys can essentially do anything within a week and a half.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Can we do the roll for me, though?
Yes. Go ahead and roll.
Thank you. I'm just going to find my mouse. What is it? Oh, okay.
Just like a cat.
I have two, so. D10, right?
Yes, for Ranger.
Oh, okay. That's a 5.
All right. Do you want to keep the 5 or take what I have?
What do you have?
You don't know
Good
until
question.
you accept it.
Oh my god.
Do you want to risk your 5 and trust that I have something higher? Or are you going to take the 5?
I take the risk.
Take the risk? You
Shit,
won
yeah.
because it was a 10.
Oh my god. Okay.
So you get to add.
This is why you always gamble.
Yeah. Gambling wins!
I non-ironically hate rolling for stats and for HP, but as everybody's doing it, I will roll. But I'm just saying it never worked out in my favor before. So you said 1D. I'm gonna roll twice because I have level 2 and level 3. Because I took the average in my previous ones. Unless somebody wants to do it before me.
Go ahead.
Roll twice. Yep. Is it /roll /R 1d8 in the? Oh wait, there is actually
You could just
a
click
die here. I
yeah,
think.
the D8.
Wait, did it work? I don't know if it worked. It has like a number 1 next to it now. They clicked
Now
it.
you click roll.
Ah, gotcha. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I'm lucky. I take it.
So max on 1 and then 1 more for your level 3.
Oh. Yep. You know what? You roll and I'll take the risk.
Well,
And if you disappoint me, it's personal.
I am rolling physical dice, so
Yeah, I will just trust you.
keep the same. It's the same roll.
Okay, gotcha. Nice.
Hi, Pierre.
He's here.
Yeah, I saw him as well.
Oh,
Also fluffy.
yes.
Yeah.
Looking
Oh.
God, those are blue eyes.
Yes.
Or.
Those are.
Oh, and the
gorgeous.
Hamilton shirt. Ha!
Yep.
Yes.
Those eyes are.
Hey,
bluer
that
than
ham.
mine. All right. I'm gonna end the recording here. Upload that tonight since it was only like